Hey everyone, Sari here. I had a bit of a happy coincidence with timing where I got all of the stuff together that I needed to record my AR videos a bit better, and Pawns of Loki debuted. This has honestly been a really fun game mode. It's my first experience with any kind of auto chess gameplay, so I figured this would be a good excuse to test drive all of the new stuff for video recording, and kind of explain how I'm approaching Pawns of Loki myself. I think it's honestly a really fun game mode, especially now that we've gone into round 2. There's a lot of thinking involved in it if you want to do well in advanced, and I think that's important, honestly, because if there's no challenge, then people just write it off as, oh well, it's another throwaway mode like the last few that they've introduced. So this one has some bite to it, and I actually really like that. I'm using, for my brigade, sorry that's not the right one. For my brigade I'm using dragons and mages, and I think it's important to focus on two distinct weapon types, and not split things up too far beyond any of that. What it does is it helps you make combos a lot more easily and a lot earlier, and that helps you just sort of keep pace with the teams that other peoples are making. Now, this is not in any way a perfect brigade, and a lot of these are not even my units, they're my friends' units. For example, I think the weakest part of this is that Reinhardt is my only really good cavalry mage that I have available, so if I don't get him, it kind of lowers my overall combo capability. Now, in theory, it should only really cut me down by about 2 points, because I have other blue mages that I can use. And that sort of redundancy is really important. It's good to have backups for each movement type, each weapon color, because otherwise you can really just get hung out to dry by RNG. So building your brigade properly is probably the biggest and most important part of approaching this mode at all. So let's get to it.
You should do as you like.
Okay. Merrick is good to see. This Merrick is... I have a whole new appreciation for him in this mode. His special can heal your entire team by 10 hit points at a time, which in this game mode is just one of the strongest things I've seen. Also, getting Idun early is very nice too. Let's see, I think I'm just gonna take Merrick. Wow, I've actually got several that I really want to deploy here. We'll be able to get them soon enough. Let's take Merrick here because he should just guarantee a 0 damage start. The question is whether I want to keep Julia or just substitute her out immediately. I think I'm actually just going to replace her here right away. And I'm doing this because in my ideal setup, Idun and Merrick are both very prominently featured in that. Let's see, what else can we find? So it's really just these 4 for now. Okay. Oh wait, sure. Okay, so because Merrick has more speed than either of the others, he's always going to go first as long as he's in the front row. And that's important. The turn order and planning that out is one of the ways you can really get ahead in this mode. Alright. I think I'm going to take Micaiah here, which gives us a combo already, which is nice. My only thought here is I might want to take Nagi rather, instead of Julia. I think I will. We'll mulligan and see what else shows up. Okay. Yeah, he'll be able to knock him out. Okay. This should be pretty straightforward too. Yeah, you shouldn't even take damage from that. These first few rounds are pretty basic, honestly. But at the same time, they're really important because you need to see what combos you're going to have available going into round 4. And try your best to plan around that. And if you can, set up a trio. I wouldn't recommend going for more than one trio at a time for round 4 because you just won't have too many units on the sides. And you would, ideally you give yourself the option of having a trio, but also the option of just filling your entire board. Here I'm actually not keen on Myr because I already have a flyer and a green dragon, so we're going to take Julia and a second Merrick, and then Mulligan. Okay. Not quite what I was hoping for here, but we could potentially take Arvis if we switch Merrick out. That would give us a full color set here. But I think what I'm going to do instead is just take Nagi, which gives us 3 different options for trios next turn. And also really helps fill out our combos across the board. Yeah, Julia shouldn't take any damage from that. You've got too much of a stat bonus here. I don't think it's strictly critical to take 0 damage in these first rounds, because it's not going to affect your overall score too much if you do. But it helps. Alright, let's see what this next round looks like. Okay, I don't think this is too terrible. The Sirius might be a little spooky, but I'm pretty sure Nagi can handle him very well. Oh, and we have Naga available, that's perfect. Yes, we definitely want you. I think actually that Naga is one of the strongest units in this mode. Like, outright. Because dragons are so easy to use to get a full color set, a lot of people use them. And, well, Naga not only has dragon effectiveness herself, but can also give it to her allies, which can just let you carve through teams that actually use dragons. And on top of that, her weapon is almost always fully active, unless she's attacking the enemy backline. So that's basically +9 to stats for free that she gets, which is really, really good here, I think. Okay, we can get 2 trios if we want. I'm not sure if that's a good idea, though. I think I might need to. I'm definitely going to go for 1. Because I'm going to need Nagi to be able to handle this Sirius. I'd really like to do Merrick as well, but then we're kind of losing out on numbers compared to the enemy team. And our overall health total goes down a bit too, which isn't fun. I think this might be right though. Snaga can just absolutely tank the Sealith, no problem. And this actually lets us hide Julia, which is very useful. Yeah, we're gonna go with this. And this also means that he can just delete the F-Room immediately. Kaya shouldn't have any problems dealing with Edelgard. And Tiki doesn't have dragon effectiveness yet. So this should be fine. Let's just mulligan and see what's here. Got more Merricks, another Naga. Okay. So nothing new yet. Right now, really what I'm looking for is a colorless dragon, ideally legendary Corrin, which will be really good. And Fred Mage, ideally I'm looking for a Versa or this Duo Byleth that one of my friends has. And that'll basically round things out. Oh, and Reinhardt, of course. I was talking about that earlier, but Reinhardt is not always keen to show up. Which means usually that if I'm going for high score, I'll just re-roll at the start until I find Reinhardt early, and that way I can guarantee he's on my team. Yep. Yeah, we should have no problems taking this, I think. Unless for some reason we don't kill that TV. No, we got her. Yep. Very good, very good. Okay, this round might be tricky. Yeah. Oh, hey, look, we found Reinhardt. That's excellent. So I'm definitely taking Reinhardt here. That gives us our full combo on movement types, which is important because they also have that. I think they've maxed that out, right? 2 flyers, 2 armors, 2 infantry. Okay. Now, on the other hand, they are using the Sword Lance Axe trio, and they don't have a red dragon, so they are at the same level on this for us. So right now we're just tying them outright in the bonuses, which is a decent enough place to be. We could trio Micaiah, and that's actually very tempting. I think I'm going to. So we need Micaiah to get up to level 30 as quickly as we can. Okay. This isn't bad. I think I'm going to take a Naga here and set up for a trio next turn. Or I could just take Duma as a sort of temporary thing, because he would give us this last edge. I don't really think we're going to need it, though, because Naga should honestly just be able to handle both of these on her own. And I can just have Reinhardt delete this Hector. And as long as whoever comes behind can deal with Minerva, then we're set. She has, let's see, -2 attack and +3 res. That's 11 res. That's not bad. I'm pretty sure most people can handle that. No, I could just throw Merrick at it, but I think Merrick actually wants to handle this. No, wait, Nagi can handle that. She's much better at it because she'll counterattack Naga. I think Tria maybe. Let's see. He'll be attacking almost last, so both of these will be out of the way first. Oh, but we need... Right, we need another unit on this board. Do we go with Duma? I don't really want to, because I feel like I'm going to run into Corrin at some point, and I'd much rather be using her. Yeah, so I'm actually going to deliberately skip out on the combo here and just set up to trio Naga earlier on. Okay, let me just make sure that whoever's in this lane will be able to knock out Faye. You should be able to, even if it's on the counterattack, and then Corrin should just melt to Micaiah. Let's see, it's 40... That should be enough. It's 44, 48, 52... Yeah, that'll be enough. Oh, actually, I'm glad I saw Corrin with this, because this is something I discovered while I was experimenting, but Shield Pulse and Quicken Pulse are dead skills in this mode. You never ever want to use them because they're useless after the very first turn. in that combat where there's one enemy Embleen soldier. So replace it if you can, because they do not work for you. Yeah, this should be fine. Alright. That also goes for things like Hector here, where his odd kit only works on odd turns. Like, it works on this turn, but it wouldn't work on turn 6 or 8 or 10. It's got a little closer than I would have liked. Actually, we might not knock him out. Ah. Shoot. Didn't quite finish them all off. I could have planned that better. Alright, what have we got? Well, we can trio Naga, that's excellent. We have Bramament available. Let's start with this. That's important. That levels 4 people past level 30, which is really, really good. I'm gonna be replacing Julia eventually, so I don't want to trio her. I think what I'm going to do is take this Merrick and possibly refund him if we find something useful here. Oh, there's the Arvices again. No colorless dragons yet, huh? That's unfortunate. I really need another trio, just to get Reinhardt into his Dire Thunder. This shouldn't be bad, though. Tyburn, yes. Yeah, he's gonna activate that. Or, sorry, no, he doesn't. I forgot about... God, young Merrick, I'm not used to using this little guy yet, but he's so strong. So what I'm thinking is stick Naga here. That lets Merrick enemy phase the Tyburn and then one-shot Tiki as well. And he probably just won't take much damage from it either, which is hilarious to say. Let's see. This Edelgard might be a problem. Well, I say that, but Micaiah can take care of her. Or I could let Merrick... Well, Actually, you just outspeed her, and you outspeed her, so this should actually work out as long as we one-shot Edelgard. Which is not a guarantee, because Distant Horde is really good here. Let's see, that's 5, 9, 13 extra res. We don't have Panic yet, so this is actually a very spooky Eliwood. Oh, that's a lot of extra attack and defense. Thankfully, the defense doesn't actually matter. It's all about this res. And I'm pretty sure Micaiah can just one-shot you. Because this is what, 6, 13... Another 23 attacks, so that's 75. Goes up to 107. Yeah, I think that one-shots her. I hope. If I'm wrong, I'm going to be very sad. I'm actually going to put Reinhardt there, I think he does more damage. Okay. I think I'm going to pick up Reinhardt here, and see if we can find some merges next turn. Luckily, we're actually even ahead of their non-combos, even though we're missing a couple. Oh, that was close, Merrick. Oh, well, doesn't matter. A little close, but doesn't matter. Ow! Oh, shoot. Okay, don't like that. Stupid thing. Okay, well, we got him. Unfortunate that we lost Idun there. I didn't get to merge her up at all, which... Oh, well, here we go. That's some one there. Very nice. Haven't found a flying red mage yet either. I don't want to draft him, because I'd rather just get Julia out of here. Let's see what we find. Ah, there we are. First, get in here. I might pick Tiki up here too. What does this team look like? I'm not too keen on Tiki, I'd rather get Corin, but it doesn't really matter. What matters is maxing out this combo. And I can always just refund her anyway. Okay, so actually we've basically got almost what I would consider a perfect draft at this point for my brigade. I am very happy with that. Merrick should actually just immediately delete this and kill Celica at the same time. It's tempting to let him take care of this row, though. Unfortunately, what will happen if I put him here is Sirius will attack him, and then... Or, sorry, Sirius won't get to attack, rather. Which is a problem, because I'd rather not have him get hit by Elliewood. But, you know, I don't think that's even a bad thing. I can let Idun hide behind him, and Nagi can handle Altina. Let's see. I do need something to handle that Edelgard. Actually, there. That handles Edelgard very well. Okay, this should actually just work out fine. Let me go through and make sure the turn order is what I think it is. We are attacking into Sealif, I don't like that. I wonder if Reinhardt's actually just better at this. I mean, Naga has, let's see, +9 attack, right? 65. Which goes down, I think, by -6. He hits twice back, but his bonfire doesn't actually trigger, which is good. I don't know if we actually knock him out. God, that's so annoying. Let's see. So Reinhardt is actually getting this, that's good. Oh, and I forgot that we are also going to panic everything now, which is nice. I think I am actually going to put Reinhardt here. I trust him a little bit more to deal with this. Because he should be at -6 and +5. So not +7. So that's +1 overall. So you should have 27 res, and you should have 54, 60 attack. Which goes up to 72. Yeah, that should delete him. Good. We should also have a good combo advantage here too. +8. Ah, that's right, I am missing it too. On the end here. Oh, because infantry, right. I forgot I don't have core in here. Versa nearly throwing a wrench and everything there. Oh, no, wrong Corin. Ah, got really excited for just a moment. Let's see. I actually don't want any of this, so we're just gonna mulligan right away. It's a trio at least. might replace Nagi with Sothis. Let's see. The free dragon effectiveness is really nice, though. But she has +7 levels, and immunity to dragon effectiveness is going to be pretty nice too. Okay, I don't think I'm going to be doing another trio for Reinhardt. I want to focus on getting an Idun, ideally. Oh well, there's an Idun, that's good. I mean, a Versa would be nice, but I don't have enough for that anymore. I'll keep the rest. I wouldn't be able to pick anything up. Okay, so... how are we assembling these? Definitely want to make sure we deal with this Eliwood, I think. Yeah, I think Reinhardt's the best idea for that. And then Versa can be in the back, she'll deal with Minerva. Sadly, we don't have Idun's armor effectiveness yet, where I would be able to put her here. But Kaya can delete you. And honestly, Merrick should be fine at this. Like, no follow-up makes Hector into an absolute fool. I think this should work out fine. We're even because we're missing Corin. Grumble. Yeah. There goes that. Yeah. Okay, things are going well. Okay, that should... Yep, good. More healing. Ooh, that's actually not good. Shit. Oh, Idun can finish it. I need to get Idun to that level 30. Come on. Rah. Seriously though. Let's grab Reinhardt. We might end up trioing him. Or not. And now we have... Yeah, I'm gonna do this. It seems a little odd because I don't have a trio, I just have this, but if I reroll and have any trio options, which sadly I don't, that's very annoying. I'm gonna reroll one more time, because I can still refund one of these for its full value, and finish any trio here. Oh, wait, we did see Corin. That's worth it, I think. So that gives us our last combo, and that's really important, even if she's 7 levels down. This Edelgard pair is going to be a little tricky, because I just... if I just had Idun with 3 more levels here... that's okay. We can work with this. We can work with this, I just need to be careful. So I think if I give Merrick Dragon effectiveness, he'll be able to deal with this row really easily. This row I need to be careful with. I think Sothis is the right answer. Here. Doesn't she have a seal? Oh, I think I forgot to put people's seals on. Whoops. Yeah, I have everyone's skill skill sets set up for this, but it doesn't always work properly. This Eliwood is annoying. I think this is actually correct, though, because if I let Reinhardt tank him, he should actually be okay, because this Glimmer won't fire. Let's see, you two are the ones getting... No, it's Corrin getting Bones Doubler, but she gets panicked, so... Oh, actually, she might not get panicked. Well, that could hurt. Pretty sure Merrick can knock her out with an effective damage Readjustment, though. Pretty sure. Mostly hopeful. This could actually go pretty badly. I hope not, but... Yeah, I guess I just have to throw the dice, I think. I could probably figure this out if it took enough time, but I'm not really going for a super high score here. Oh, wait, wait. How did we get 12 more than them? I thought that was well built. Never mind. This is going to go much better than I expected. Excellent job here. That second one's like, I kind of expected it, but... Alright, that went pretty well, actually. We may actually get a really high score here. Ah, finally we have trios available. Excellent. Give me all the trios. And we finally have an Idun that's online. It only took us till turn 10. Not much left. We might still be able to find an Idun, so I'm just going to spend the rest of this rolling for that. Nope. Oh well. Never got to trio Idun. Sad Idun face. There's a lot of blue here, actually. Wow, we're actually just going to stat check this really, really hard. I mean, okay, like, I can understand getting RNG weirded out, but this is just a little silly. How do you end up at turn 10 with, what is this, a Sword Lance Axe combo and nothing else? So we're at plus 10 stats from that alone. They don't have any armors either, so that's another 2. Yeah, well, this is going to go pretty well for us. Merrick can just enemy phase this and then murder Sirius. Sealift just dies horribly to Reinhardt, and we will need something to deal with Ephron. I don't know that Sothis can one-shot him, and that would be a little annoying if she can't. So what we can do instead is just count on Naga to deal with that, and then let Reinhardt murder Ephron. Works out. And I think I'm going to let Corrin deal with this. And the best part about it is Milla actually attacks in here, and then Corrin just gets to go crazy on hitting her without this being active. Honestly, yeah, I'm going to leave you here, because Idun does not have a lot of good fights to take on this map. Thankfully she's attacking last, so it doesn't matter too much. But this should go really well for us. if you're wondering also, something else I forgot to mention is that I'm not actually a fan of using the hit point seals to try and boost score. I think it's going to become a pretty invalid strategy in the not-so-distant future. Just because you're going to keep running into people who have more combat stats, and if you're sacrificing combat stats to get a few extra points of health, I just don't see it ending up working out well going forward. So not quite a high score, but we did pretty well overall. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. If my talking is just not working out, let me know, and I won't do that anymore. If you think it's good though, I might end up starting to commentate my Ether Raids videos like that. It would go a lot faster, honestly, than writing everything out all the time. But anyway, let me know what you think, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Hope it helps you with your own Ponce of Loki runs. And yeah, good luck, have fun, and I'll see you next time.